Or terrible. Said they even had a 3-pack with Cinderella, a 3-pack of Aurora, 3-pack of what was it? Monsters Inc. And he got me this one, and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks terrible. He's like, yeah, but I checked and it seemed like everything was in there, so. Look at that, I don't even have to really, like, open it. I mean, I can just, like, literally just be like, but I'm not going to do that. This thing is, like, taped up. I don't know how to even start. I mean, it is already open, but it's like, they could have patched that up a little bit better. I mean, a whole lot better. I'm missing a little. This is, like, terrible. And I asked him, too. I was like, did you tell them about it? He goes, yeah, and they wouldn't give us no more off because they said it's already at $2.99. Which is, actually, if you read that, that's the regular price. So they wouldn't even do anything. So I'm not sure if your Burlington Coat Factory does anything like that. But I know, as experience, if you go to a store that something's, like, terribly opened, they will, like, do something for you because it's not presentable. And I ran into many issues at our Burlington, and they don't do anything for us. I mean, at all. Like, it doesn't matter what issue you have. It's a no, a no, a no. So then you kind of just, like, decide if you want to get it, or you just leave it there. So here's this first one. It's really cute, actually. I just hope it fits her. I'm surprised, too, that on the packaging, it don't say what the ages are for. It just says 3-pack, let's see. I'm just trying to see if there's anything. No sizing at all. Look at that. It doesn't tell you in the back. It just says 3-pack. Look at this. It doesn't tell you what age it's for. Okay. Now here's the front of it. It just says 3-pack. Like, it doesn't say 0 to 6 months or 3 to 6 or whatever it might be. Look at that. It just says Minnie Mouse pacifier set thingy, whatever. See, look at that. No age. It's cute. But I guess you're supposed to measure it. Well, you know what? Before I even take any of that part, I'm going to measure it to her mouth to see if it will fit. I like that it has this clap thingy on so you can clap it on there. But let's see here how big this will actually be. Okay, hold on. The way you do this is that you want to flap this down this way. If you want to modify your pacifier, and then you kind of go like that and see. It's a little bit big on her. Is it not? Because her chin's like all the way down here. It's like all the way up here in the pacifier. Like if I bring it up more, it's going to be like right at her nose. So yeah, it is a little bit big on her. Yeah, it's, hold on. Yeah, so see, it's a little bit big on her. Just a little bit. Because her chin is like right here. If I take that nipple off thingy. It will work. I'll make it work because I like it and I don't want to take it back. I mean, it is cute. Is it not? It'll even match what she's wearing. It's a little bit different pink. Okay, so let's get the second pacifier out. Oh my gosh. You know what? That way you can kind of see what I'm doing. And you'd be like, what in the world? First of all, the packaging looks like this, and you think, oh, I can just easily get it out. One piece comes out, you gotta grab the other piece. It's like they even push the other piece down, like, in there. So there's that one. So let's see how this one here looks on her. Oh, is it even looking at her? Okay, let's bring down more, and let's have you like that. I'm just trying to see where you can see her. Okay. So let's see this pacifier. Yeah, it's a little bit big. I don't know why they don't tell you what size, because like, let's just say you like have a newborn baby and you want to, you know, buy this for your newborn. Like, I don't see how you would not have an issue. Okay, this has got light blue butterfly. I mean, it's very, very light. I mean, it is hard to see. It's so light. Okay, well, here. I'll do a close-up on this one. Stick something on it. Try to get it off. Hold on. Okay, well, that kind of bites. You pay this much money for it. I mean, I know it's only $2.99. Can you see that? It's got a scratch. Without the glare. Can you see that scratch? Right there. You see that? It's a little scratch, but still, like, why? Why on earth would they? I don't know. Whatever. I guess it is what it is. I mean, you want it, you pay the money for it, right? It shouldn't have to be that way. Regardless if it's mini or not, I mean, come on. These even look like they've been beat up some, too. So I'm thinking, besides, like, before I use it, like, I usually put them in water anyway, you know, just a little bit of soap and water. But these here, like, I know it's just a doll, but there's no way I would even use this right now. Because it looks, like, really dirty and everything. So there's that pacifier, which I already showed you. Now let's get out the clip. The clip is probably going to be the hardest one to get out. Yep. Because I'm having to, like, literally, like, I don't know. What the heck did they do to this clip? It's got tape and, gosh, what else? Oh my gosh, she even left, like, sticky residue. No! Dang it. Okay, you know what? I'm already being dissatisfied. I don't want to be too dissatisfied because my fiance got this for me. For her. Hopefully, maybe if I put it in soap and water, it will do something and be better. I mean, that's what I can hope for. Dang, this is like really scratched up bad. Like, it didn't look bad in the packaging, but when I generally took it out because that's how you're supposed to do it or whatever. Yeah, this pacifier set went through something ordeal. I don't know what. I'm sure the other one was just like the same way. So it's got scratches on it. I mean, eventually it was going to have scratches, but not when you first buy it. I mean, come on. And then they say, oh, but there's something we can do for you. But my fiance was thinking of me, and he knows what I've been going through, so he's trying to get me to feel a little bit better. Ooh, that didn't sound good. So, like, if I clip it, like, on her little, like, onesie part. Her tea's in the way, I'm sorry. So if I clip it, like, right on the onesie part. So what I did was I clip it here. But I'm thinking about clipping it more down. There we go. So, like, if she pulls on it, tugs on it, it doesn't, like, hit her. I just want to see what it would look like, how far it would be, like, if I did put a pacifier on it. We'll use this one. So, there you get a general idea of what that would look like. Can you see that? I know I'm having to hold the pacifier in place. Oh, you can't see Minnie Mouse. Hold on. Let's see if you can see Minnie Mouse like this. Oh, I didn't mean to move it that far. What? Behave. Trying to get the pacifier clip and the baby. Ooh! Too far in, too far in. It is cute though. So, that's a very, very tiny small haul. And then, obviously, when you're not using it. Oh, see, that's the other thing that is aggravating now. So, like, it's cute because you have this case on it. But, to do this, okay, I know it has the nipple part, right? So, let's imagine, like, you had a real baby, right? So, you're like, okay, I can't snap this in. What you have to do is you have to make sure that this side goes in first. Hold on, let me see if I can do it this way. So, you have to make sure this side goes in first on my side. So, this side goes in first. Come on this side. And at the same time, I mean, it's a good feature to have, but it's a little bit of pain in the tush, because this pacifier, unless I'm doing it the wrong way, no, it's the same thing, like, oh wow, that's like, annoying, because look, then when you want to take it off, could be that I have no strength either, but still, it's like, in a way, it's like, there you go. Let me see if the other one's like that too. Where did the other pacifier go? Okay, here it is. I saw in a video, it was not too long ago, but Crystal was talking about like losing like hairbrushes and stuff, like when she went to Denver on the trip to the doll show out there. I wish I had a doll show here. Like I wish they would have one up here in Chicago. That'd be nice. So the nipple is like really, really squishy. My Little Tulip, if you had a doll like her, you would just cut this part off. So you would just cut off only that part. So you would only have like this part here. So imagine this piece off, and then you would just have that. I like My Little Tulip's baby too. It's so smiley, it's so happy baby. Those are that want to know. I do not know how much she paid for it. It is a cute baby. I don't know how much she paid for it. I don't know exactly how to order it or anything like that, because like I said, I'm not experienced enough for that a lot. If I would get another baby, another baby, think it over. Listen to me, another reborn. I would consider like the one that she has, except mine would have like different. Well, you can have different skin tone. So like that actually would have like different skin tone and different eye color, because my fiance and I, we both have brown eyes, and I'm like kind of like what Yvonne said, like that's her YouTube channel is My Little Tulip. She doesn't know like if she ever had a baby, like she would never be able to have the chance to even know what her baby would look like with her and her husband. What I'm going through, I know there's there's Yvonne and Crystal that they don't know if they can have children. They don't know if it's in their cards. Well, My Little Tulip said that it's already in her cards that she can't have any children, and that she'll never know what it's like to have. And so, with that said, I don't know if that's even in me and my fiance's future. Like, we don't know if that's even going to be. But how I see it is that if it's not going to be in our favor, okay, fine. I'll have dolls, but there's always adoption. But adoption, the ones that understands it knows what I'm saying. Adoption is really expensive. Yes, there's children that need homes and love and cared for. Adoption is really, really expensive. It is nowhere like, I'm sorry, it's just adoption is really, really expensive. There's no other way of me saying that. Adoption is really expensive. Just like when you have a reborn, okay, yes, it is expensive, but a reborn is cheaper than adopting a baby. Look at, like, the ones that don't know, so research it if you like, but adoption is really, really expensive. It is so costly. And then on top of that, you can do, like fertilities and stuff, like all the other stuff. That's even expensive. I mean, it's just really, really expensive. And with my case is, the reason why I say children might not be in my favor, even though, yes, I am young, and I look younger than my age. However, I don't know what's in our favor because there's a lot of things that could not only go wrong, but if I take the chance of having a baby on my own, well, I would have to accept what it is. Like, I don't have a chance to going back and changing it. I mean, once the damage is done, it's done. I can't go back and change it. If I decide to have one on my own. Like, I'm at the point where you can't reverse it. I mean, once you're pregnant, you can't reverse the pregnancy. Well, when it comes to time to have before birth, I'm already dealing with stuff anyway. It's going to be at least 10 times worse than what I'm going through now if I had a baby, for one. Two, when it comes time to have birth, that's when I can't change anything. Whatever happens, I'm going to have to accept it. And everybody else around me is going to have to accept it. There's no going back. I can't change it. I can't reverse it. So those that understand that, there's no way of reversing anything in that situation. You have a reborn baby. You want to sell it because you need the money, or you're not bonding with it because it's just no bond there. So you give it to somebody else that can adopt it and care for it. You can reverse that. When you have some kind of medical stuff going on and you take whatever it is and you in a situation that you can't go back and change it, you're stuck. You're gonna have to take what is. I mean, whether it doesn't do nothing to you or it does something to you, I mean, there's no reversing in that. You can't reverse that. So that's what's in my favor. And what I'm going through right now, I'm still seeing doctors. I'm still waiting for an ortho to call. They found a doctor, but there's no approval yet. So I'm going through some stuff myself. I'm one that's quiet. Like I mentioned before, I am very, very private what's going on. I know I've seen stories. I've seen some things that even made me cry because stuff that they're going through. Because they're going through the same thing. But, it's hard to describe. I know that what I have, it either does something to you or it doesn't do nothing to you. It can stay in place and don't do anything and still live your life. Others have complications and struggle along with it. Others have surgery done, it helps them, or in some cases, it don't help. Well, I'm in a situation where they're trying to figure out what's going on, what needs to be done. And right now, where I mentioned I'm going for physical therapy, that's just the first thing. And that's the first thing that insurance covers. And then with an ortho, then you have to see if your insurance covers that. Then you have to get approval for that, and then make sure that if all goes through in line. And then if that doesn't work, because usually they'll do a brace or something, and if that doesn't work, then you have to do something else, and sometimes that doesn't help, so that would be surgery. Sometimes surgeries help, sometimes they don't, and sometimes you can go for a while, nothing goes on, and then, well, all of a sudden you have a situation. Well, that's kind of me. I am seeing doctors. They're saying Um, really nothing right now. They're saying it's spasms. I'm not saying that the doctor is wrong in that order. But when I see an ortho and they do MRIs and stuff, they're going to see more than what my extra doctor could see. Because there's something else going on with me other than just spasms. And that's what they need to get to the bottom of. And that's the reason why they're having the need to see an ortho, because something else is in play. And everybody has different numbers that they have to reach by before certain things can be done. And sometimes, like I said, sometimes it changes, sometimes it don't. Others can talk about it. I'm one that is almost spilling the beans, but I don't know how to talk about it, because I've always been private. And what I mean by numbers is everybody has, well, not everybody. There's people that have I guess what I'm trying to say is that if people have different numbers that have this issue, they have different numbers. And sometimes the numbers is very, very low, which is a good thing, because the lower the number, you're not going to have no difficulties in life. And if you reach a certain number, let's just say it's 22. And like I said, I'm not going to spill the beans because I almost am, but I'm not going to. Let's just say the number is 22. Okay, that can stay the same and not do anything. And other times, you could be at 22. Well, next minute you know, oh my gosh, I'm at 40, or I'm at 35, or I'm at 32, or I'm at, a different number from there. And other times you could just be at 20. Let's say your number is 22. Well, you could be at 26 or 23. That's not too bad, but you are going to struggle along with it a little bit. My number has went up. I don't know how much up from the last time, but I know the last time I was at least in the 20s, and the number has went up. So it shifted a little bit. With that said, I'm also have, like today, if someone asks, like every day it's a different order of pain, like different numbers of pain. When I first noticed it, which was almost a month ago, the pain was at a 7. That's pretty high. And there were some days in there that was an 8. Well, for going for physical therapy, it goes between the numbers of 4 and 8. 4 and 8. Now today my pain is at a 4. Yesterday the pain was at about 5, and the day before was about 4. So it keeps playing up and down with me. And at night, the pain is at a 9. We're talking about even now. Like, there was a few nights where I could not sleep at all. I was up all night with it. So, that's the reason why I'm going through what I'm going through. I give a lot of credit out there, the ones that can talk about their health issue and just go ahead, and that way you can kind of let somebody else know, like, how to deal with it or whatever. I guess I'm one that is pretty much just, whatever it is, I just have to get better, like, somehow or another. Is physical therapy helping? It helps a little bit, but it doesn't take the pain away. Like, the pain is still there. And I'm going to have more pain than others anyway because of what I have and what I'm going through. are the ones that have the same thing I'm going through. The pain is stronger. Like right now, if I had people like in my situation, they have a baby, they're gonna be struggling too, having a baby. But some go through it because they want to have a baby so bad, and so they go through whatever it takes, and whatever situation they're in, and they just have to tolerate it because there's no way of reversing that. And what worries me is, I do that, and then, hey, my life has changed after that. So, that's the way it goes. But, thanks for watching. I already rambled on enough. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.